Oh, Real Madrid and PSG are now become the BANTER Football Club of 2019. What is up, everyone? It's the Natural here, and welcome back to another predict show. And well, it's been a dramatic week this week in the world of football, because Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain have become the laughingstock of the football world. But if any of you put a bet on Real Madrid, PSG and Roma to be knocked out of the Champions League this week, I applaud you, because you'd have won a lot of money this week. Let's begin with another episode, another predictions for this weekend, and we're going to begin with, in the Premier League, it is Arsenal versus Manchester United in the race for the top four. And we're going to begin with Manchester United after probably will go down as one of the greatest ever moments under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his whole entire career. Forget playing career, him scoring that goal in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich in '99. This has probably eclipsed that in terms of a manager, in terms of a coach. This man has had so much at him in terms of, is he good enough to teach these players how to be better? Does he have the tactical nous as a manager? Does he have anything? Well, he has ticked every single box as a manager so far. He's got the best of players. He's making players better. He has the tactical nous to get against some of the best teams in Europe. And he, for me, I believe, will be the manager of Manchester United next season. There's nothing this man can't do wrong right now. He has single-handedly made Man United from a team that literally looked the shadow of the team that they were back in Christmas.
Okay.
It's crazy. Now they knocked out PSG, who were one of the favourites to win the Champions League this year. Incredible. What a job Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done, and he's done it with so many main players injured and suspended. Incredible, remarkable, and for me, Man United have got their Man United back. As for Arsenal, the team that Man United play this weekend, they're actually playing well as well. For me, they were very lucky to not win against Tottenham in the North London derby. I believe they were the better team and robbed because of a stupid incident by the referee, linesman. How he got wrong, I never knew. It's going to take Nuno Emery transfer windows to get the players he wants to bring in, especially in defence. So I believe if you give Nuno Emery time, I think he will get Arsenal to where they belong, which is obviously a team that want to get Champions League football and fight for the Premier League title. But for this game, this is going to be a really intriguing one, because obviously Manchester United have only lost one game, and that was against Paris Saint-Germain at Old Trafford. But Man United have won every single game away from home since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been appointed. This game is at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal have a very good home record this season, but let's not forget Manchester United did play Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium in the FA Cup, and Arsenal got beat by them. So that's why I believe Arsenal will lose this game against Manchester United, because Man United have their tails up. They're playing great football now. Arsenal are playing good football as well, but I just think Man United right now, they can beat anyone on their day. They right now are on fire right now, and for me, I think Man United will beat Arsenal 2-1. And now heading to Spain in La Liga, and it's Real Valladolid versus Real useless lethargic Madrid. And Real Madrid are having the worst week in their club's history. They've been beaten twice in a week against their arch nemesis Barcelona, and to top it off, they are now humiliated at home at the Bernabeu against a young, determined Ajax team. Yes, let me say that again, so you actually hear it.
They were beaten by a young Ajax team.
An Ajax team that had Dusan Tadic in it, who was told by Mark Hughes that he was the worst player he's ever coached.
You wake up, idiot! Fucking come in here and help me instead of running your jaw.
And yet Dusan Tadic had a man of the match display and scored an absolute thunderous goal that knocked Real Madrid out. Mark Hughes is an in-depth coach, isn't he? He's a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Real Madrid has all come crashing down. We all thought, we don't want Real Madrid. They do it every year. They have a terrible start to the season, then have the winter break. They rally the troops, have a great end to the season, and lift the Champions League. That's how Real Madrid operates. Not this season, because now, no Cristiano Ronaldo and no Zidane. Zidane decided, I took this club as far as I could take it. I'm leaving, I'm hopping off to do something else. Ronaldo was booed to the rafters by the Real Madrid fans, even though he's probably the greatest ever player to play for Real Madrid. And look at Real Madrid now, they're crumbling, they're falling on their knees. They're sinking in quicksand, and they have no idea what they're doing. The manager who they wanted when Zidane left, in Lopetegui, that stabbed the Spanish Federation in the back, and now they sacked him a couple of months later. They bring in a manager who's got no experience whatsoever to coach a bunch of egotistical maniacs who literally don't know what to do on the pitch. And to top it all off, you have Gareth Bale, who's been booed to the rafters every single time he has to touch the down ball, because Real Madrid fans have given him so much stick, even though he scored one of the greatest goals in the Champions League final. Look at Modric, since he won the Ballon d'Or, it looks absolutely like a player singing I couldn't play in a Sunday League team. And also, the owner of Real Madrid, Perez, literally, what the hell have you done to Real Madrid? This team, a couple of seasons ago, won La Liga and the Champions League. Now, it's on the brink of struggling to even finish third in La Liga.
Mental!
Real Valladolid have played really well this season. I know they're flirting with relegation in the relegation zone, but to be honest, I think they've been a really good team this season. Let's not forget they played Atletico Madrid at home, and for me, should have got a point in that game. They played Barcelona. I know the pitch was atrocious, but they could have got a point. And I believe in this game, I think Valladolid have a massive opportunity of beating Real Madrid. Real Madrid right now, players are single-handedly. If you're interested in what team Solari even picks for this game, because I believe there are big changes to this team for Real Madrid playing Valladolid, which is the reason why I think Valladolid will beat Real Madrid. Yes, I think Valladolid will beat Real Madrid, because them Real Madrid players are still feeling sorry for themselves, and I believe big players of Real Madrid will be sold in the summer, and there's a massive rehope in that squad. But for this game, I think Valladolid will get the win and make Real Madrid's week a living nightmare. And now heading back to the Premier League, and it's Manchester City, and they play an informed Watford. Started off with Manchester City because now, with all the pressure after getting beat by Newcastle United a couple of months ago, oh my god, the gap was 7 points. Man City are now got the title race is over. Liverpool are going to win it. No, because Liverpool are now for the first time in this season are going through a bad spell for them, because now Man City obviously picked away after that game against Newcastle. We need to get back to the sea of last season and show what we're all about. They're definitely doing that because they're scoring goals for fun. They've got 6 past Chelsea. They're putting 5s and 4s past teams now. And they look like they're getting back to their best again, even though against Bournemouth they had so many chances and they only scored 1 goal. As for Watford, they've been absolutely impressive this season. This team is on the brink of being best for the rest of this season. For 7th, for a club of Watford's stature, for them to finish 7th this season is remarkable. The fact that they keep chopping and changing managers every season. If you go for a battle on a spell, then for instance Marco Silva, who's been confirmed the Everton job, and obviously he's now the Everton manager, but he was sacked. You bring another manager in Javi Gracia, who nobody really knew. I knew because he was a very good manager in Malaga. For me, I actually think Man City would drop points in this game, because I think Man City will get a 2-2 draw against Watford, and this title race has more twists and turns to come. And now we're heading to Italy. It's Inter Milan versus SPAL. Inter Milan are 4th in Serie right now, and they were 3rd and 2nd at one point this season. Now they're 4th. And the thing is, Inter Milan, they have some big games coming up as well. They still have to play Juventus, they still have to play Lazio, they still have to play against AC Milan as well. So they have some big fixtures coming up at Inter Milan, and they need to find form sooner rather than later, or I believe they will struggle to actually finish in the top 4 this season. Obviously, the Icardi situation is still big news in Italy right now, because he doesn't want to play there anymore. He wants to leave Inter Milan and go to either Real Madrid or an English club. That English club, rumoured to be, is Chelsea. As for SPAL, they will get relegated this season because they see far too many goals. They're not the best team in terms of scoring goals, so if you can see too many goals and you don't score enough goals, look at Fulham, you're going to get relegated. But that's the reason why I believe Enter Aja a scrappy, ugly affair in a 1-0 win. That just leaves the last game in Ligue, which is St Etienne via Lille. And St Etienne, after, for me, being totally awful against Marseille, one of their rivals, obviously for that last Champions League place between them, Lyon, and obviously Marseille for that last Champions League spot. They were awful against Marseille, and St Etienne had major problems defensively. Debussy, former Newcastle player and Arsenal player. I mean, I don't know what you're doing for the penalty, mate. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very good finish from Turvan, but you don't even need to make the damn foul, even though Balotelli's doing fucking selfie celebrations.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny? Seriously.
Lille, on the other hand, have been sublime this season. And for me, take PSG out of it, they have been the Liga team this season. This is the team last year, this time a year ago, were second bottom of Ligue, struggling to stay in Ligue and could be relegated to Ligue 2. This season have been a breath of fresh air. Pepe has been, for me, Ligue 1 Player of the Year this season. The goals he's contributed to this team at times is incredible. They just got a 1-0 win last weekend against Algiers, and I'm really impressed with this Lille team. And I believe there's going to be some clubs in big leagues in Europe who will be looking at some of these Lille players. I believe they will struggle to keep them, but if they do get Champions League football, which I think they will do this season, they may actually stay, and they probably see the project that's going on Lille. And they have a really good manager as well, the former St Etienne manager, going against his old club this weekend. But I do believe Lille will just have enough firepower just to beat St Etienne 3-1, and I think Pepe will score 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's the end of the prediction for this episode. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget, if you're a PSG fan, a Roma fan, or a Real Madrid fan, and you're crying your eyes out because you've been knocked out in the last 16 by Ajax, Manchester United and Porto, well then, we'll sit back, relax, and watch somebody else hold the Champions League that's not your team. Then you can cry into your PSG shirt, your Roma shirt, and Real Madrid shirt like a sad little puppy. So anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy yourself. Please like, subscribe. Metro is out.